Hi, welcome back to my channel, McKeanPets I. Hello. This was supposed to be a Q&A video, but I was answering questions and just, you know when you talk and you're saying everything but like nothing all at the same time? It was a whole lot of can of nothing. So I kind of just wanted to take my time, have a few more questions come in, and like write out a script so I can answer questions thoroughly and better and not have the video be 5 hours long. But this is the footage that I drew that was supposed to go over the video, but I need a video for tomorrow, so we're going to talk about this art piece instead of answering questions today. So without further ado, let's jump right into the art drawing. For this, I didn't really have any ideas going in. I was like, oh, I have to draw footage for like the background. And I was like, I don't know what I want to draw. I have not had the time for myself to draw things I personally want to draw. I guess that makes sense. Or that's wrong. If it's not tied to a work video, I almost don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Because then I'm like, well, I don't want to work on a character because there's no point to it because I'm not getting a video out of it. So I've gotten into the bad habit of doing that. So it's a little more hard for me to creatively come up with fun art pieces just for the fun of it. So we have Ro, and I decided to just do like a floral watercolor picture. I say watercolor, but actually it's gouache. And it just worked out similar to watercolor. I don't know what type of gouache it is. I just know it's gouache, and it actually worked out really well. My plan going in was that I would do an ink layer with like a solid black ink layer and then color that. But as I was sketching, and actually when I was paint sketching it, I realized that the softer colors were just matching Rose so much better, and I felt like the black would be so much more harsh. So I ditched that, wasn't going to do it, wasn't happening, even though I use Lineart as a crutch most of the time. And you'll see by the end of it, I kind of add like a version of Lineart with like a dark blue, and I think that makes the colors pop so much better, and it's more saturated, and it's a better balance of everything. And one of the annoying parts isn't that I should have done was I sketched with this pencil, which I should have sketched with a colored pencil. I'm so much better than that. I should have grabbed a paint color pencil and sketched with that. My bad. Should have done that. So I went in and lightly erased some of the pencil, but I didn't get the line going down the middle light enough. Like I left it there till too dark, so by the end of it the line's still there, and I'm just like, I can't do anything about it because Rose colors are like light, so I can't just make her a dark pink to try and cover it, and even if I did, the line was like still showing through dark pink, so that's unfortunate, but it is how it worked. I did my sketch, I went in and put my base colors, and this piece I was intended to have much more floral element to it, but I got so focused on other aspects of it that I got only like a tiny 6 flowers on there. So maybe I need to do this again. Do another piece with Ro, because this just, it's a good piece. It just wasn't giving that floral flowers that I wanted. I actually wanted to do flowers and bees as like a prompt, but I kind of just did what was in the moment right and okay for my brain to do. So instead of like floral flowers, I focused more on like the lush like greenery. That part has a more sense of leaves, green, and all that stuff. You can kind of see that I really didn't put any specific details into the leaves, just added shapes and stuff like that. And something I really like about this piece is that dark blue that's under her hair that's giving that shadow. I think it made all her light colors pop incredibly, and you will see I went in with mixed media because I'm Chrissy. I can't just focus on one art medium. I have to have all of them. I took some pens and I went in and started coloring the pupil because the paint wasn't giving me that dark contrast that I wanted, and I wanted some more control over shading with colors, so I also took some Prismacolor pencils. I think I had some Faber-Castell pencils as well, colored pencils as well, and I went in and shaded and changed some of the lighting with like yellow and purples and greens on her eye, and it was really interesting and fun. Something I realized that I like doing is doing a base of the page, like an under base color, and then doing different colored lighting. I think that makes something more natural about the art piece, and I wish I would have pushed that a little bit more. You could see me trying to that on the face, but I just wasn't really knowing what I was doing. Overall, I think my color choices were very phenomenal. I have a hard time coloring Ro because the value tone of her hair and skin are very similar. So there is a point where I can only make those two so dark or different in contrast. So if I make her skin really light and her hair too dark, then it's not really Ro's color because her colors are pastels. So the choice of doing a dark blue line art and having that lush vibrant green was really a good choice in the end, and I'm actually really proud that I did that and that I made it that far and that I did that. I didn't try to go in with a ton of detail that I normally do. A lot of the times I go in with like a magnifying glass and I want to draw every hair strand and every single thing, but I was just like, we're here to have a good time. I just wanted to get it done because this was intended for background footage, but it actually turned out much better than I thought it would. I really like the shading of the eye. I tried not to have any white anywhere because if you don't know my art, I like to save the solid white color for that highlight in the eye, and that's very important to me. I also it was a choice not to use black, and I actually don't use black in any cases except for line art. Majority of the time, I'd say like 80% of the time, I do not use black because I don't believe in it. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up that color process, I guess. I just really like how she pops out of this, and I think I like doing a digital rendering of this would be such a good idea. And the gouache paint gave me such good color choices that I was set up for success. I was very happy about that. I've realized with some of my watercolor palettes, I struggle a little more because I do have to find good colors that I want, or like I'm just trying to find a cohesive color palette, as in with my gouache palette, it already has a good cohesive color palette that goes together and I don't have to worry about it too much. And for the fun at the end, I added some like sequins glitter stuff on it because I had it and the colors matched it perfectly, and I was like, well, I might as well. So that was a fun little additive that I added. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sorry it's a little short, but doing animation memes constantly means that I have less watch time, so I like to do a little bit longer videos so I can get some more watch time to be monetized, and these are just fun for me in general. Oh, also happy 4th of July. And here's the final piece. Here you can see me taking off the tape, and I realized with this paper, the tape was tearing off the paper, so thank God that not just the whole painting didn't get ripped off the paper, because I genuinely would have been so upset. There's only one tiny spot you can see where the paper gets ripped, where the paint comes up. So okay, I think that's officially it in the final thing. That's the final picture. I hope you enjoyed. So sorry this is a boring video. I just wanted to get something quick done. I had planned on doing this video early so I can get it done Friday, and then I can get a head start on my thrift store makeover too, but it's still taking so long. So if you don't hear me talk about that video and the process of doing it, it's on my back burner. That doesn't mean I'm not working on it. It just means it's taking longer than a lot of my other videos. So I'm still trying to do animation, meme, traditional art, and then character design, and like having a different type of video every single time I post. So look forward to that. The next one should be an animation meme. Anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and God bless you. Thank you.